There are times when we have to fight for peace. We have to stand up for ourselves. We have to stand up for an injustice. We have to stand up against the craziness that sometimes comes around us. Sometimes, even though peace is something that we're supposed to be calm and loving and caring and all these things, sometimes we have to fight for it. Because it doesn't seem to be naturally happening in this earth. It seems like something that you have to desire in order to attain. And I know the Word of God speaks many times about peace, the peace that is beyond our understanding, that only God can provide. And that peace has carried me through situation after situation, and I'm sure you too, time and time again. But sometimes in our personal lives, I find that peace is sometimes difficult to come from. Maybe it's because of the stress and worry that are in our mind. It's because of the places that we work. There's just not peace there. Maybe it's in our own homes. There just seems to be a constant battle occurring. And sometimes we need to stand up and say enough is enough. Sometimes we need to rise up and put our foot down and say, I'm not taking it anymore. I want my home, my life to be a sanctuary. And sometimes at work, we got to leave this job and do these different things because we need that sense of peace in our life. Sometimes we have to stand up for ourselves and say, I'm not getting involved in the drama. I understand the situation. I understand the hurt and the pain, but I need a little peace of mind. Sometimes we got to fight for peace, ladies and gentlemen. And maybe that's hard sometimes for us to speak up. And yes, we are supposed to be humble. And we're supposed to take it on the cheek once in a while. And a lot of things in life. But there are moments in life where we have to say, for my state of mind, for my little piece of paradise in my head somewhere, no more. And I know that God sees our heart and He understands the fact that we're just trying to bring a resolve to a situation. And it's not that we don't care about those we have to talk to sometimes and say, that's enough. I don't need your anguish coming over onto me. I know we don't need to keep stirring this situation up at work. We don't need to keep doing this at school. What we're going to here in our home is we're just going in a circle and a pattern and a pattern and a pattern. If we're going to go in a circle, let's go in a circle of peace. Let's go in a circle of love. So sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you have to see the injustice and you have to put your foot down and stand up and say, I'm not living that way anymore. And none of us are perfect, and we all make mistakes. Sometimes we say things the wrong way when we're trying to help a situation, and that's never good. It does occur, and people's feelings get hurt and things. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to be willing to fight for the peace of our minds and our hearts and our families and our jobs. The world will not give us that. God can give us the peace to get us through the circumstances of life, the tough situations, the things that we have to deal with. He gives us supernatural strength and comfort in times of trouble. But ladies and gentlemen, sometimes even in our own homes and jobs and schools, we got to say, I stand for peace. I don't want the drama. And so I pray this helps you. It's something that I've thought and dealt with for years. And, just something that's always been on my mind. Sometimes you got to just say, I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm not going to be a part of that clique. I'm not going to go gossiping around my job site. I'm not going to be the one stirring it up, I'm going to stand, even if I'm soloed out as the loner. I'm not getting that into my life. So, ladies and gentlemen, I pray that this helps you. There are times we have to stand up for ourselves and we have to fight for peace in our homes, in our job sites, in our own minds. God provides the divine peace that gets us through the storms. Sometimes I think God looks at us and says, you need to fight for this peace. God bless you. I love you. I pray this helps. Have a great day.